In this video, I'm going to be playing with my jelly plate, some templates, and some of the paper that I have used, deli paper, that I have used for cleaning and wiping and brayering in a different day when I was printing. So these are like ghost prints or just simply stained paper. I love to start my work with something that already has a little bit of history, markings, colors, etc. So what I am trying to do today, and let's see what happens at the end, it's painting some spring flowers. To do that, I'm going to be first making more color, printing more color in my deli paper, and then I'm going to be drawing on the jelly plate. Let's see how that goes. I am not even going to clean my brayers right now. Both of them are covered in paint and might leave some marks because the acrylic paint is a little bit thick, but to me, doesn't matter. I'm okay with that. If you want perfectly clean brayers, I will have in the description box below a video on how to clean your brayers. This is a collaboration for First Saturday Art. Click on the information box below to see the next participant, and also check for a playlist of more jelly printing techniques. I'm cleaning the plate, the jelly plate, and I am having such a hard time cleaning this particular area, which I suspect is the one thing that made my last paper torn, because guess what? I use a lot of medium, and the medium tends to stay in the plate. Now, if you're going to be using more medium, it is perfectly fine, but if next time you forgot and you didn't clean, and then you come and pull another print, then you're going to realize that it gets either a stain or something weird. I don't mind the texture, but I do mind that it peels the paper. So this is what I am suspecting is the culprit. The matte medium that was left in here, and although the matte medium is awesome and I love it and I always use it, if it remains on the plate dried out, next time is going to do something to some of your paper. If the paper is really thick, it might be okay. I have not tried that because I typically use either printer paper or deli paper. But I'm here to tell you, it's stuck in here. I have been cleaning for probably 20 minutes now. And it is the same spot where my other stuff peeled. So just a little tip See, it's really hard. You can use baby oil or you can use dish soap to finish cleaning it, but I don't have them handy right now. So if you're new to jelly printing, subscribe. I have a lot of videos on beginner jelly printing, jelly plate techniques, and do's and don'ts, and what to do with your printed jelly prints after you finish printing the bunch that you're going to be non-stop printing. If you're enjoying this video, I would really love for you to click the thumbs up and leave me a comment, because it is the best way to show YouTube that you're interested on this type of topic and this type of videos. Also, share this video with an artsy friend. Okay, this is all dry. No stains. Well, these stains were already there. No stains of anything being wet. So now I was going to use a white color because that's what works best to lift a print, but I'm going to just there and do a coral color. It's very pretty. If I have, which I know I do, little spaces of not painting in the outlines, it will show this color. So let's see how it goes. My brayer is also dry. And I'm going to be crossing my fingers that it is actually lifting because it is a scary thing. If it doesn't lift perfectly, I still have a couple of other plans, but let's just see how it goes. Out of all the prints I made, I'm going to use the last one that has barely any white and turquoise, because I'm thinking the layer is going to cover everything I did on those. So I'm going to use those for other projects. It's not even an issue, but I want to just test something more quiet on this area. And now to do this, I literally had to wait hours so it's completely dry. And I know it's risky to use a lot of paint in different brands because it might dry differently, but what is life if we don't risk stuff, right? Oof, it's lifting something in here. All right. I'm going to take my time and waiting for it to dry. So I'm going to just come back after a bit. In case that I mess up completely, I want to see before even trying to lift how it would look like, which I think is really cute. Some of the observations I have to make is that I need more paint, but I can always add it later on. And if not, it's just going to look primitive and cute. All right, I'm going to keep waiting for this to dry in the paper side. Okay, I started to lift it to check, and it started to peel on one side of the paper. There's some deli paper that is thicker and other brands that are a lot thinner. So you have to check and compare. And what I did here is I just stretched the plate and it released the paper. So it's easier to lift the print, at least at this point. I'm going to go super slow. Hopefully all of it is dried evenly, and if not, lesson learned, I guess. Let me see if by lifting or peeling the plate is easier. Well, the paper made creases, and the creases, by lifting the plate, is showing all over the place, which is still cool. It looks like rustic wood. Oh no. This area felt a little more wet, and of course it's going to be peeling the paper. Okay. I love it, but it's not perfect. It looks pretty cool. So what I have to say is use a denser type of paper for this type of technique on the jelly plate.